Hello, I'm Jody Wolf. You're watching Expoz, February 16, 2020, 11:11 p.m. Wow, there's that 11:11 again. Birmingham, Alabama. Look, the coronavirus in Wuhan, and it's the Wu flu, I guess you can call it. Um, I'm hearing that and I did a blog on this a while back about the time that it hit that we started hearing about it. I watched multiple blogs and found one where a gentleman had gone out on a limb and sent out a blog. They tracked him, they found him, and he's gone. Whether he's locked up or dead, nobody knows, but he's gone. And that makes at least two or three of them that has tried to get that out, but yet they were caught doing it. And but his is still up and running on YouTube, and you can find it. And the boy's scared to death, but he's asking everyone. He said, "Look, please don't pay any attention to what the government is telling you. It's at least 10 times worse than that." I'm hearing now, and he showed pictures down the halls of hospitals you have a line of people. They're stacked like sardines on the right wall. Down a corridor and in the waiting room, and then all the rooms to the left, they're full of dead bodies. Now, if you were to count the bodies just that he showed, you've exceeded the number of people that China says has died. So he said, and they're not talking about the truckloads that are being taken away. He thinks the real number could exceed 10% more, 10 times more, up to, and some are saying up to 100 times more than what they're telling you. You got a town of 12 million people there. I think that's the number. I heard 15 million, then I heard 12, so I don't really know. But, if you got 10% of 12 million, you got over 1.2 million people there. And somebody said that it's considerably higher than that. I don't put it past the Chinese to purposely do something like this just to get their population down. I'm serious as a heart attack when I say that. Look, when they give the family the right to have one child, and if they have two, they'll take them, especially if it's a girl. They just put them in a room to let them die. They did that to millions and millions of babies. And that's why China's China. They're communists, and they live the way they want to live, and it's none of the world's business. But they're doing it, and a lot of people are dying. And again, no one knows if this was a purpose driven for a specific reason to get the population down, because they have isolated Wuhan, the whole city, completely. No gasoline tankers have been on that street or the streets going in. There's nothing. They're shut down the internet. The power in that city is being limited. The hospital is so full that even if you go, the chances are you'll never get to see anyone. And they're telling people to stay away. This is a pandemic down there. It's bad. And I don't know if this is going to go away, or if we have entered one of the things that the Lord said that we would see just prior to his return. And one would be pestilence. disease, things that would kill people by sicknesses. And we're seeing this play out right now in China. And somebody said, well, the numbers are really quite low. Well, I disagree with that. I hear that the numbers are quite high. And I'm not sure it'll go beyond there. I don't know. I don't think anyone knows. But I do believe that this could have been contained, and I believe this is almost a purpose-driven release on a city that has been completely isolated. All roads are shut down, miles out of town. No one goes in, no one comes out. And you have had, or they have had, the military police and the police patrolling the streets. Anything that moves stops. You don't drive a car. You don't walk down the street. People are having trouble trying to get food. They're having trouble trying to get anything to keep them alive. You need their heat in their homes. These things are being shut down a little at a time. I believe that they're giving this city up, guys, and it's sad. Just want to pass along what I'm hearing other people say, and I'm reading into it. I'm looking at a lot of things, and it seems to me that people, evangelists and people like Skywatch TV and Prophecy Watchers and Prophecy in the News and L.A. Marzulli, these people are talking about it, and they're beginning to talk about that the numbers are probably greater than what they tell us, and they can't react as quick as someone like me, because I don't care if they shut me down or not, but they can't do that. They have a business to run, and they can't step out on that limb and break it, because they'd fall if they do. But if mine breaks, so what? At least you heard it one time. Jody Wolf, Expoz.